Hello students, in this class let us try to understand on the topic of the quantity theory of money, a restatement by Milton, Friedmann. So in the monetary economics, value of money and its measurement, in the unit 2 it is Hello students, in this class let us try to understand on the topic of the quantity theory of money, a restatement. It is in the unit 2, value of money and its measurement of monetary economics. In the modern society, understanding the value of money and its measurement is most important. Why it is? Economic development in the country, it is directly linked with the money circulation and its value of money in the economy. So therefore, any country for that matter, money, value and its circulation and measurement of money, it is most important. In this direction, the quantity theory of money, a restatement which is developed by Milton Friedmann, it is one of the good effort which has made in the history of monetary economics. Myself, Dr. Sreenivasaiah, Department of Collegiate Education, Government of Karnataka. My presentation plan today it is like this. Introduction, why the quantity theory of money restatement has been introduced by Milton Friedmann, and meaning of quantity theory of money, need for this theory, why this theory has been developed, and what are the assumptions of this theory, and what are the reasons for holding cash by the people. So these are the presentation plan which I have made in this session. In continuation part of this restatement of quantity theory of money by Milton Friedmann, it will be continued in part 2. Similarly, again, that continuation part again it is being continued in part 3. Now further, the quantity theory of money. According to the quantity theory of money, if the amount of money in an economy doubles, price level will also to be double. This means that consumer has to pay twice as much as same amount of goods and services, which means to say that here the quantity of money in an economy increases, at the same time price level will also to be get doubled. So therefore an increase in the price level eventually resulted in rise in the inflation level. Here what do you mean by inflation level? Inflation is a tendency of increasing in the prices and decreasing in the value of currency, which means to say that in understanding in the volatility of this, the value of money, we need to understand by the quantity theory of money, how does it impact on the economy and the nation of their economic activities. Further, the quantity theory of money, a restatement, has been introduced by Milton Friedmann in his essay, that is the quantity theory of money, a restatement, which is published in the year 1956. It is beautifully restated that world quantity theory of money. In his restatement, he says that money does matters. For better understanding and appreciation of Milton Friedmann's modern quantity theory, it is necessary to state the major assumptions and beliefs of Friedmann. In the restatement, the quantity theory of money, Friedmann stated that very importantly that average changes in the price level and the average changes in the value of currency being given importance. Further, why this restatement of quantity theory of money was taken place? In traditional quantity theory of money was having the impact of Great Depression. The theories were of the opinion that there is a direct and proportionate relationship between quantity of money, supply and price level. But during that period, many countries did not observe the same. So therefore, Milton Friedmann of Chicago University, America, has published a paper on quantity theory of money. Which means we need to understand here one thing, very important, that why the restatement of quantity theory of money by Milton Friedmann. So in the Great Economic Depression, the theories were observed and there were direct proportion relationship between quantity of money supply and price level, but in many of the cases this has not been observed. To understand these average changes in the price level and average changes in the that is the value of money, so this restatement quantity theory of money by Milton Friedmann has been introduced by him in the year 1956. Then what are the important assumptions of this theory? The important assumptions of this theory are quantity theory of money is a demand for money. This theory is basically for demand for money. It is not the theory of output, income and prices. This is not the theory of output, income and prices. It is the demand for money. Secondly, Milton Friedmann distinguishes between two types of demand for money. That is, first type, money is demanded for transaction purpose, which means to say that it is a medium of exchange. In this view, money as same as old quantity theory, but in the second type, money demanded because of considered is an asset. Here in this assumption, the two important things we need to keep in mind, demand for money as kept in mind for two important reasons. For a medium of exchange, it was also same thing in the old quantity theory of money. But in the new quantity theory of money is demanded because it is an asset. Money is more basic than the medium of an exchange. It is a temporary abode of purchasing power and hence it is an asset, part of wealth. So therefore, we need to understand Milton Friedmann treats the demand for money is a part of wealth. We need to understand here two things, that is the demand for money. One is for the transaction purpose, that is in the medium of exchange. Another is for the theory of wealth. It is a part of the theory of wealth. Third most important assumption of Milton Friedmann, that is treats the demand for money just like demand for a durable consumer good. So therefore he assumes that demand for durable good. So it is an important third assumption which has been made in the theory of Milton Friedmann quantity theory of money. Further, why people are holding cash? People are holding cash by keeping these different forms. That is, Milton Friedmann considers the different forms in which wealth can be held. So he said that wealth is a part of money is a part of wealth. So therefore, wealth can be held, namely for money, wealth in the different forms. That is money, bonds, equities, physical human goods, that is physical non-human goods, which means that is goods and services, goods, and at the same time human capital, that is H. In broad sense, total wealth consists of all types of income by income, that is Friedmann means aggregate nominal permanent income. So in the restatement, he has noted that aggregate nominal permanent income, which is the average expected yield from the wealth during the lifetime. The aggregate nominal permanent income, which is the average expected yield from the wealth during its lifetime. That is the reason the holding of money, as in the name of asset, it has been developed by Milton Friedmann. So to recap, Milton Friedmann is one of the monetary economists who has been developed the concept of monetary theory. That too, he has restated the quantity theory of money to understand average changes of money value over the period of time. That he has been developed when some of the theories are not been observed and adopted during the Great Economic Depression. So further, the graphical representation in relation to Milton Friedmann theory has been continued in the next session. Without missing this chance, please look into next session. You will be able to understand in continuation part of the Milton Friedmann quantity theory of money restatement. Thank you, my dear. Please do watch in the next session.